and it is All-Star Week.
It is All-Star Week indeed.
The thing about All-Star Week is that there's an All-Star game, a home run derby, there's a draft. There's a lot to talk about. And the Phillies will be in first place going into Friday's game against the Angels with a really rocky West Coast trip.
They've been awful on the road as of late, dude. Like, they've just been really, really bad. Just overall.
2-4 on the road against the Giants.
Previous road stand.
Padres.
Road trip before that, too.
Yeah.
I think they were also 2-4.
That was
on that 6.
With Houston and Atlanta, yep.
Yeah, they went 2-4 there because they had to avoid getting swept.
They had got swept in Houston, and they won in Atlanta.
Yeah. So they're what? In their past 4 series on the road, they have 3 total wins.
4 total wins on the road, and about 16 games. Well, these past games on the road have been pretty bad. And it's like we're getting the worst out of it. There's a walk-off inside the park home run from the catcher, and then...
He's not fast.
He is not fast.
At all.
He got lucky, and he hit it to the deepest part of Oracle Park, and outfielders couldn't get a good read on it.
Well, that's literally gone in 29 out of 30.
Yeah, that's gone anywhere else.
In every other ballpark in Major League Baseball.
If that doesn't...
a home run.
I mean,
how mad can you really be?
If that ball doesn't take that weird hop, I think that game is still tied at that point.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe they throw him out a third?
Yeah, who knows maybe. I don't know. Even if he tries to go for 3.
Or potentially throw him out at home?
Yeah.
Because I highly doubt if you field that ball cleanly off the wall, he's not going all the way.
Yeah, he won't go home. They would either stop him at second or third, depending
make it to third.
Depending how far he's on the base path when the ball has been received.
I know that ball was up in the air for a little while, though.
Yeah, so he must have been at second base by the time that ball came down.
He may have attempted to go to third. I don't know if he would have made it there safely, but I don't think they would have sent him home by any stretch of the imagination. No way. I mean, it just, that's not really what we're talking and, the focus, but it's just they've been bad on the road.
It's sloppy, dude.
They've been bad on the road.
And even the game that they won against the Padres, it was still sloppy.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to rely on pitching once again with Christopher Sanchez.
I mean, not only that, you also had the horrible defense in the first inning.
The horrible defense.
Gifted you a run.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because Nick Pivetta after that was absolutely lights out.
He was. He had a very good start.
Yeah. So Nick Pivetta was good after that, and then you couldn't get any hits with runners in scoring position. It took you to the 8th inning to get another hit with the runner in scoring position.
Dude, that is always the way it is with this team. It's crazy. You look at their, all of the overall stats, and they all look very good. Teams in first place. All right, at the All-Star break.
You would assume that they have a pretty good offense.
Right, they do have their, top 10 in batting average. They're, top 10 in on-base percentage. They're top, I think, 5 in, or no, they have the lowest swing and miss, or the lowest chase rate since Rob Thompson has taken over as manager. All this stuff that they have done, good, that we've all seen them do relatively bad in the past.
They're having to rely on their pitching staff.
Right, and yet it still feels like the problem is not solved. Last year, this team didn't have any problems hitting with runners in scoring position, I feel like. Or at least I don't remember it being as bad as it is this year. They've had their share of lopsided games, which makes, the run differential maybe look a little bit better than what it should, and, makes some of the averages look a little bit better than they should. And, the stats that everyone likes to follow, it makes them seem higher than what they really are, because in actuality, it's they'll have that 13-0 outburst, where everyone in the entire lineup gets a hit. They are 10 for 12 with runners in scoring position. But then you'll see 3 or 4 games where they're 1 for 6.
The next night, 1 run. The next night, 2 runs. I mean, it's a never-ending cycle.
They kind of like, they make you think like, oh, hey, we're maybe starting to figure this out and trying to, like, you know, we're starting to figure it out, the issues here as to why we weren't hitting in with runners in scoring position. And then they just fall right back into
then
it
when
after
you look,
a little spurt.
You look right there, and somehow they can't do anything with runners in scoring position. I mean, they have 3 all-star pitchers on this team.
Yeah.
And none of them are going to be at the all-star game.
They have 3 guys who are just all-star pitchers. They're Cy Young candidates on this team.
Cy Young candidates.
3 pitchers. If I had told you that, would you really expect that the Phillies would be tied for the Mets at the beginning of the season, or would you think they would be well ahead?
I think they would be at least 5 to 6, 7 games over.
Like, they are what, like 15 or 14 games over 500?
They're 14 games over, I believe, at the break.
So, they objectively, it has been a pretty relatively good start. It's been a relatively good first half to the season. It just, the eye test, you know? Like, whenever you're watching, when you watch the game, you see so many things that they just do that annoy you, that you think these players should be better than this at this point, right? They should be better than making stupid outs on the base paths. They should be better than swinging at 3 sliders that are out of the zone. They should be better than freaking 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position when they have 13 hits in the game overall, and yet you got 1 of the 13 with runners in scoring position. Like, this is a team, this is a lineup, these are players that should be better in these types of situations. And they all seem to, I don't know if it's just affecting them mentally, so they're starting to maybe overcomplicate things.
Yeah,
you know
I don't know.
Like,
maybe, hopefully, that this week off can help them.
some of them need it.
It's a much-deserved week off. The only one going to Atlanta is Kyle Schwarber.
Yes.
And Zach Wheeler decided not to go for family. Ranger Suarez declined, and Christopher Sanchez didn't want to pitch in the All-Star game. And
also, can I ask you real quick? What do you think of Wheeler just opting out just to be like, yeah, fuck it, I just want a couple of days of rest?
I think it's fine. Like, he didn't want to pitch in the All-Star game. I mean, there's nothing...
You don't think it's weak?
I don't think it's weak at all. He wants to rest. He has a family.
I mean,
but you're
going to retire in 2 years.
It would be cool seeing him in the All-Star game, but I don't think he wants to waste energy pitching for 1 inning, because he's going to be in line to start Friday now, because he's had over 6 days rest. He'll be in line to start Friday. I think he wants to just reset and be ready for the second half.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems weird to me that he, like, this is the guy that we were all talking about, like, starting the All-Star game. Like,
yeah, and now since he didn't start the All-Star game, it's going to be Paul Skeens. Yep.
Gonna play in the All-Star? Like, it's just very weird.
I get that Ranger declined the invite, and then the Christopher Sanchez BS is so stupid.
Well, Christopher also declined.
Christopher declined because they told him you have to pitch in an inning to be a reserve. He didn't want to pitch in an inning because he was scheduled to pitch Sunday, and he didn't want to, like, F off his schedule.
I mean, if you're not going to pitch, then what's the point in having you on the roster?
Just, I mean, he got a $200,000. He would have gotten a $200,000 bonus.
They paid him out.
They paid him outright, yeah,
but they paid him out for it anyway.
Still, man, he's having a fantastic season, like what you said, Cy Young candidate, and he doesn't get any recognition for it whatsoever. They should just put him on there for that.
The MLB is not going to force him to participate. Like, if you're going to force Christopher Sanchez to participate, then you got to force Zach Wheeler to participate. Like, we can't be mad about Zach Wheeler taking off and then not be mad about another guy doing the same exact thing.
I just think it's stupid that they replaced him with a rookie.
I understand maybe you're mad about the guy that they're replacing him with.
Yes.
Like, if he didn't want to go,
I'm not really particular with the guy that they replaced him.
Right, yeah, but like...
he's looked good, but...
If Sanchez doesn't want to go, you can't sit there and be mad at the MLB.
Maybe they could have done a better replacement.
Well, yeah, maybe they could have gotten someone that would have been a better
An
replacement
all-star.
for
This
him.
guy,
but-
Misurowski, he's good, but he's not an all-star.
Yeah, but also, let me ask you this, too. Think about it. You had 3 guys decline to play from this team alone. How many other players do you think probably did the same thing from around the entire league?
Jose Ramirez?
I'm pretty sure that there's other people that probably declined.
A lot of people declined.
Why? For what purpose?
People don't like playing in the All-Star game.
Why? You don't want to go... What, you're worried about getting hurt in 1 to 2 innings pitched of work? Guess what? That could happen next week anyway.
Dude, I mean, it's...
You're going to pitch more than 1 to 2 freaking innings next week.
I mean, it's baseball. Who knows? Anything is possible.
I don't know. I just think it's weak. People declining to go to the All-Star game and being like, oh, it's because of I'm trying to preserve my health, blah, blah, blah. Dude, you're literally not even going to play a whole 9 innings.
Or if they want to spend time with their family.
You get 3 days after the All-Star game to spend more time with your family. It's only 5 days if you don't.
Yeah, but who knows what everyone's family situation is.
Yeah, I understand. But, like, really, those 2 extra days really mean everything? Everything under the sun? Like, I don't know. Like, it's the All-Star game.
The only one I don't get that opted out was Acuna.
Like, it's for the fans. It's the All-Star game. It's not for the players. It's for the commodity of
I could
selling.
see if it was like a big name. Like,
it's for selling, the game. That's what I'm saying. Zach Wheeler is someone that sells the game of baseball.
Zach Wheeler doesn't get that attention, that media attention as, like, Ohtani, as Paul Skeens, as one of those names that you see a lot in social media. Like,
but he is probably the most dominant pitcher in baseball this
year. He will win the National League Cy Young if he keeps this pace up.
Which is insane to think that the NL Cy Young rejected pitching in the All-Star game.
Yeah, he still gets that accolade. He still
dude,
is
think
qualified
about if
as
we
an
were
all-star.
like a 10-year-old kid and you love Zach Wheeler and you're waiting for him to pitch in the All-Star game. And then all of a sudden, it's lame. It's lame. It's a lame thing to do. Or at least in my opinion. It's so lame. Oh, I'm going to get hurt. I need to preserve myself for the rest of the season. It's freaking 6 innings, dude. If you're a position player that you're going to be playing. Guess what? That's maybe 2, maximum 3 at-bats. It's an all-star game. It's not going to be 13 to nothing. You're not going to get 5, 6, 7 at-bats.
I'm not even a big fan of the all-star game because of all the people dropping out now.
Yeah, exactly.
There's not going to be...
What's the... Like... Don't you miss when the All-Star game used to actually mean something? When everyone actually used to participate in the All-Star game and it was a big event and your whole family used to get together to watch the All-Star game in the summer? As a kid, I remember that happened for us every year.
I mean, now the people that are there are just the money makers of the league.
Yeah.
Ohtani, Judge, what we say, Paul Skeens. Those are the big 3 right there.
And to back up your point,
Baseball.
I'm probably not even going to watch the All-Star game tonight. I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to sit there and clear my schedule to watch it. Are you?
I mean, I'll if I'm not doing anything, I'll watch it.
Right, if I'm not doing anything. But I don't know. I feel like when we were kids, it used to be this big event, the All-Star game. Here it is,
the Home Run Derby is much better.
Yes,
than the All-Star game.
But it used to be 2 nights of. You would sit there with everyone and watch the Home Run Derby, and then you would watch the Celebrity All-Star game afterward, or the Celebrity game afterward, and usually at that point people would go home because not too many people usually care.
Yeah, no one cares about
the
Celebrity game.
But, I don't know, I just remember it used to be such a big deal, I feel like, and it's diminished.
No one cares.
It's really diminished.
It doesn't care anymore. The Home Run Derby is what I'm watching though.
Yeah, exactly. I still tune in for the Home Run Derby and all that, but I just miss when it used to be if you didn't watch the All-Star game before, you kind of would feel bad about it because you would hear everyone else talking about it. It's not that way anymore. If you don't watch the All-Star game, guess what? There's a whole bunch of people that don't watch the All-Star game anymore.
I do say, though, next year, when the festivities come to Philadelphia, I'll definitely be going, for sure.
Well, I mean, I have no idea how much tickets are going to be.
Yeah,
and
me neither.
if you don't get those bad boys as soon as they come out, resale for those things is going to be
Very expensive.
through the roof.
Yeah.
So if you want to go, you definitely got to you got to find out when those tickets are going to be scheduled to
You're
be
probably
released.
better off getting season tickets.
And you got to be
There's probably
on
a pre-sale for season ticket holders, you would think.
I don't know, because I think it still has to all has to go through the league. It's not like you buy tickets from the Atlanta Braves for the All-Star game. You buy it from the league, I believe.
I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to try my best to get there and to get to the home run derby and to get to the draft.
I mean, that would be really cool, going to one of those. And especially if you were to go to the derby. I feel like the derby would be the coolest thing.
The derby is cool. I'm not opposed to sitting anywhere. I'll sit anywhere for the derby.
Oh yeah, who cares?
I'm not gonna spend a fortune to sit in left field, because I mean those
I feel like
are
I
be
also
ridiculous.
though don't want to sit in the 400 level and not really.
I would sit in the 400 level. It don't matter to me. I'm seeing home runs regardless. Who knows? You could get a foul ball.
Potentially, yeah. Potentially, you could get a foul ball. And it'll be really cool to see the home run derby see the home run derby here next year. But
yeah.
Perfect. Can you imagine if next year Zach Wheeler has the same exact thing to say when the All-Star game is here?
I doubt he opts out of the All-Star game if he's selected for next year.
Why?
Because it's in Philadelphia.
So? Does his family live in Philadelphia?
So
I doubt it.
He pitches in front of the Phillies fans every single day.
Yeah, but apparently, by his justification, he needs this time for his family. So next year,
well, because there's no Phillies fans in Atlanta compared to Philadelphia. He's playing in a division rival's ballpark.
Why do you think there's no Philly fans in Atlanta? Because none of the Phillies went. They all opted out. They all decided
no one's
going to
go spend money to go watch them play in Atlanta.
People would if they actually went to if they were actually going.
They might have, but it's all Braves fans.
Why would I go just to watch one player of my guy? Just to watch one player from my team.
Unless you are an actual baseball fan and want to go see everything about the All-Star game.
I mean, unless you're a Kyle Schwarber fanatic. But the thing is if there's 5 players from your team that are going, then guess what? You're gonna have a lot of your fans that are gonna go.
I went to the All-Star game in Cleveland. The only Philly that did it was JC. It don't matter. It was still a good game.
Oh yeah, but I mean. So when did they have 3 All-Stars? Where it was
last year?
It was Bohm,
Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper.
Harper, right? I mean, there were Philly fans there when those 3 went.
A couple. No one's gonna fly all the way out to Texas.
I mean, I don't know. It stinks that the All-Star game people. I still just think it's lame.
No Atlanta Braves opted out to play in the All-Star game because that's their hometown, obviously. No Phillies are going to opt out next year.
Well, yeah, because could you imagine if they did?
Yeah, obviously.
They would get vilified. They'd be like, are you kidding me? So my thing is, all right, well, if you're what? So just because it's not in your home stadium, you just say, fuck all those other fans that are going to sit there and pay all this money to watch me play in the All-Star game because they don't get a chance to see me. I don't pitch there all the time.
Well, that's their problem.
I don't know, man. It seems just selfish. It seems very selfish.
That's your take on it.
It just seems very I am not doing my due diligence to the league, to the game, to my teammates. I'm doing what's best for me. I don't know. I might be in the wrong in the thinking here, or I might be in the minority in my belief, but if you get selected to go to a damn All-Star game, you should freaking go. You should be thankful that you got selected to go. You shouldn't sit there and be like, oh, nah, I'm cool. That's below me. I don't need to go to an All-Star game. I'd rather just sit at home with my family and kick my feet up and do nothing.
I think it's fine. It's not going to bother me, really. I'm not getting hyped to watch the Phillies players play in the All-Star game. I'm not getting hyped for that. It don't bother me. So
Yeah, but here's my thing. I don't blame you because it's just Kyle Schwarber.
I mean, Kyle Schwarber's fantastic.
If it was Schwarber and Turner and Suarez and Sanchez and Wheeler, I'm pretty sure you'd be like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the All-Star game today.
I mean,
I'm
I
going
would
to see 5 Phillies in the All-Star game.
Maybe I would watch it. But
That's my point. That is my point.
I don't think I watched last year's.
It's lame when...
It is cool though.
They sit
Actually
there
going
and
down
say
there
no.
and seeing all the players.
Like
it's the one time of the year you get to see the best of the best.
Especially because the MLB All-Star Game's the only one that actually still is worth freaking watching. It's the only one that actually is worth anything anymore. And it's like, I don't know. It just gets diminished by the fact that all the players just don't want to play in it, it seems like.
Yeah, that was an article I saw. Why do so many players opt out? But
they just don't want to play it.
Yeah, people don't want to play. That goes for everybody in the league.
Which is kind of ridiculous. Like, you're not even going to play the full game, dude. Like, you're going to go and be part of, the congregation of other MLB All-Stars that get selected. And, you get to be there with all of their families. And you get to share in the experience with all of them. And it's like, I don't know. To just sit there and be like, oh, I just want to sit at home on my couch. It just seems lame. Just seems like a very lame thing to do.
Yeah, that's your take on it. My take, it don't really bother me. But
on that note, let's get to these
draft picks.
Yeah, these draft picks.
Yeah, there's a
big one being, of course, Gage Wood.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised that they were able to land him at 26th overall.
Yeah.
16th ranked prospect from ESPN. I think he was 24 or something on MLB Pipeline or whatever. He is known for throwing a college World Series no-hitter, 19 strikeouts.
Freaking ridiculous, 19 strikeouts.
Which is crazy too. I mean, like, it don't matter if it's college. It's still hard to throw a no-hitter anywhere, dude.
I mean, I understand if you want to sit there and say that it's a lesser level of competition, but that doesn't make it any less impressive.
Still, that's really freaking impressive.
I'm pretty sure if the Little League World Series was happening and you saw a 12-year-old throwing a no-hitter, you'd be impressed.
Of course it's a no-hitter.
Right, it's a no-hitter. Like, you'd be like, holy crap, this 12-year-old's throwing a no-hitter. You wouldn't sit there and be like, he's going against other 12-year-olds. Who cares? Like,
he's going up against other 12-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly. He's going up against people that is his level. Yeah. Like, it's not like Gage Wood is some elite MLB player playing in freaking college. Like,
he's got electric stuff.
He's got a really good fastball.
And
a really good curveball.
Yeah, those are that's basically his bread and butter. Mm-hmm. He's got a slider, a changeup. Pretty basic pitch mix, honestly.
I mean, have you seen him throw?
I've seen him throw, yeah. It's nasty.
You have no idea where it's going, though.
No.
He is all over the place with his changeup.
It's so
all over the place.
Another thing is, too, he's a college pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first college pitcher they've took in the first round. Mm-hmm. First college pitcher in the first round since Aaron Nola.
They've taken a lot of pitchers in the first round, but they've all been prep high school guys.
They've been from high school.
Right. They haven't been college.
Andrew Painter. And McAble. A lot of high school guys. The first college player in the first round since 2019. And that was Bryson Stott they selected.
Well, I mean, I don't really know if you want to be lumped in with Bryson Stott right now.
But we're comparing a position player to a pitcher.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you think about it too, 19 strikeouts in a game. Like, that is...
Yeah, that's...
filthy.
It's hard enough to get a no-hitter. It's even harder to get 19 strikeouts.
Like, yeah, I mean, there have been a lot of people that have thrown no-hitters in MLB history. There's not a lot of people that have gone 19 strikeouts in a game.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
That's happened that 5 times,
happens,
maybe?
Yeah.
Kerry Wood holds the record at 20, right?
Kerry Wood, Max Scherzer.
Yeah, and someone else. All three hold the record at 20, but no one's ever gone over 20. So those three have gone to 19. I don't know who else has gone to 19.
Yeah, him, Max Scherzer, Roger Clemens, Randy Johnson.
Oh, Randy Johnson got to 20 as well in a
Yeah.
game? Like, that's... If you're striking out 20...
You're striking out
You, like...
80% of the lineup.
I just want people to realize there's 27 outs. Like, just do the math. You're striking out 20 out of 27. 7 guys.
7 guys only put the ball in play.
That's it.
Well,
you needed your fielders for 7 plays. There is 8 fielders on the field. You needed literally...
Technically 9 if you count the pitcher.
Yeah. Like, you didn't need to even have 7 people on the field, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
if there was no balls hit to left field, you didn't need a left fielder.
Exactly. Like, there were only 7 balls that were put in play for the defense.
Yeah. Which
That's
is crazy.
Absolute insanity. And, like, who knows? One of them could have, like, because I wasn't watching the entire game. I saw the end of it.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know if, like, in the first or second inning, like, one of those could have been a pop-out. Where it was like, oh, I popped it up in foul territory. Catcher grabs it. Like...
Exactly.
Like, it might not even been in fair ground. Like, something that was an out.
There's definitely a ball that was
7
popped
balls
up in
in
foul
play.
ground.
Like, that's insane to me.
There are people saying, yeah, he could get called up faster than other Phillies prospects currently in the system.
My whole thing with that is just like it kind of goes against everything that the Phillies have shown you that they do with their prospects. They don't fast track anyone. The Phillies.
No, yeah, they develop players a long time.
Yeah,
most of the pitchers are out of high school. It takes longer for a high school pitcher to develop than a college pitcher.
Right, but like even I mean, look at it now with Andrew Painter. Like they're not calling him up right now.
Yeah, and he's also had a setback with an injury.
Right, but what if they also said that they're going to make him earn his way up? So if he's
if they say they earn his way up, they're going to start him in.
If they're saying that about Painter, then why would they deviate from that with this guy?
I don't know if it's just a high school to college comparison. I don't know. I don't know how well he's going to fare facing minor league hitters.
I mean, he's not going to start off in rookie ball by any means.
No.
He's going to start off probably in, I'm going to say high A.
Yeah, either Clearwater or
Jersey Shore,
yeah.
Lakewood. So whether or not I have a feeling he's probably going to end up with Lakewood. He's probably going to end up with the Blue Claws. But, I mean, I wouldn't really be hanging my hopes on some guy that you just drafted in a draft 4 months ago being the saving grace for your bullpen in the playoffs. Like,
no.
I understand he threw a no-hitter in
I could
college.
see them. Yeah, but college hitters to MLB is completely different.
But, I mean, not only that, it's just like, you do realize that, like, this kid was just drafted 4 to 5 months ago. Like,
yeah. You're not going to put him out. You're not going to put him out in the playoff game. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I could see him maybe going to AA this year. And
potentially, if he performs
if
really
he
well,
performs well
in high A.
if he performs well in AA, maybe if he performs well in AA, if he performs well in spring too, maybe he starts next season in AAA.
Potentially,
and he does well in AAA, he gets the call. Aaron Nola only took a year to get called up. Ryan Kirkering only took a year to get called up.
Yeah, and also for people that want to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, just add him to the bullpen." Well, who are you going to take off the playoff roster then?
Honestly, I'd rather have an experienced major league player right now than a draft pick facing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to forfeit a spot to a guy that literally has not pitched a single game outside.
This guy has gotten drafted.
College.
This guy will be facing players that are 5, 6, 7 years older than him.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mean to knock Murray State because that's the team that he got the no-hitter against, but like, how many players on Murray State are projected to be people that are drafted?
Yeah, I don't know how many players Murray State players got drafted into Major League Baseball. I know the Phillies took one from Murray State. I don't know if he was in the lineup or when.
Like, was he one of the pitchers that they took?
Yeah, no, they took like 1 million pitchers.
So if that's the case, then he wasn't swinging the bat. Like,
Yeah.
who in their lineup did he really face that I can sit there and be like, oh, all right, I can compare this guy to maybe how he would fare against other players.
Yeah, I don't know who
in the
was
MLB.
in that Murray State lineup. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I mean,
who
I can tell you
were
this.
talented in that lineup
Murray
at all.
State's not really known for being a baseball program school.
I don't know what a Murray State is until he threw the no-hitter.
Do you even know where Murray State is?
No.
Neither do I. I've looked it up before. 2 or 3 times I've looked it up because I've been like, where is this place? And guess what? It's so...
You're going to make me look it up now?
It's so unimportant that I don't remember the location of where it is. That's how unimportant it is.
Murray State.
It's like Arkansas or somewhere. It's south and middle of the country. I know that. I just don't know what state.
Murray, Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's where it is.
Yeah, Murray, Kentucky. And nobody really cares about Kentucky. But, yeah, Murray, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's
closer
not
to, like, Nashville than anything, really.
It's not like, Murray State is the program that's known for producing any type of players.
Well, they were good enough to get into the College World Series.
I get that, but, like, look up Murray State notable baseball players. Have any of them?
I don't know
sure
anyone
there's been
from
one-
Murray State.
I mean, I'm
if
sure
I
there's
search
been-
someone from Murray State,
Yeah, I'm
then
sure there's
maybe.
been one player that has gone to Murray State that's been in the MLB, but, like,
Yeah, none of these guys I don't really know.
are they all
Trip Gibson, the umpire, went to Murray State.
great? An umpire, not a player.
Kirk Reuter, who played for the Expos and Giants.
How long ago was that? Expos pre-2005.
Yeah, so we're talking Expos. This has got to be Montreal Expos drafted them in '91. So
Probably was out of league by like 99.
yeah, it must. I don't. Yeah, here we go. Kirk Reuter, '93 to '05.
Oh, okay. So
So
he actually stuck around.
yeah
Stuck around for 12 years.
But most of these guys.
Like, my whole thing is just like, I don't know. I mean, everyone wants to sit there and be like, oh, call him up. He had a no-hitter.
That's not gonna work
That's
like that.
like, you got to take into account at least a little bit the level of competition.
Yeah.
Like,
And that.
I'm not trying to discredit the accomplishment, but like
No,
that
like,
doesn't mean
he's a
that
great draft pick, but
ready
he's not ready for the
MLB.
major leagues.
Yeah, like, I just need people to understand, like, he's not going to be here this year. There have been a total of 55 players over the past 60 years that have been drafted and immediately called up to the majors in the same season. 3 of them have been pitchers. That's it.
Half of them are from like the Angels.
Yeah.
The only one that's actually panned out is Garrett Crochet.
Crochet. I mean, that kid Shanuel is pretty decent for
But
the Angels.
if we're comparing Nolan Shanuel to Garrett Crochet, I mean Crochet wipes him out of the
yeah,
park,
I know.
dude.
But
He's insane. He's probably the best player that's never been in the minor leagues, straight out of the draft to the major leagues. And there was another pitcher for the Angels this year that did it. I don't know his name, but I saw he got rocked in his debut.
it's like Cole Sisseth.
Yeah, I know
or
you're
something.
talking about, but he got
Or-
rocked or something because you don't. You got to give these guys minor league experience.
I know.
You got to give these guys time.
And you can't just be like, I understand some of these kids in college are really freaking good. Like, really, really good.
Yeah, like, I don't know why people are going to go in the comments of, like, a Phillies post and say, we just drafted this guy, now he can place Romano in the bullpen.
Yeah, like, it's not
Like,
NFL where
yeah,
people
it's
get
not,
drafted and they
go
immediately play.
straight to the starting role.
Right, that's not how it works.
Like, I know that Jordan Romano sucks, but you're not going to replace him with a guy that they just drafted
you gotta
just a couple of days ago.
You gotta remember, there's thousands of players in the minors. Like,
Yeah, and most of these guys don't even make it to the major leags.
exactly. And he's got to go through all of those guys that don't even have a chance
gotta
to
go
sniff in the
through-
majors just to get here.
1, 2, 3 levels of minor league baseball just to get to the point where he's able to make his debut.
Now, he might be one of those players where they just take him right from Double A and they don't have him
They could.
play
It could be
Triple
like
A.
that.
But I don't expect that happening anytime.
Unless he has a really good spring
Soon.
training. I'm talking he needs to be...
He makes the team next year?
He makes the team out of... Even if he spends just a little bit of time in AA or AAA.
He'd have to have a fantastic season this...
Yeah, you need to have a fantastic shortened campaign, and then you need to have a really good spring and then a really good April. And
be injury-free the entire time,
yeah,
too.
Which is also hard.
Also, he does have a little bit of injury history. That's why he fell to 26.
That's why he fell, the shoulder.
Yeah. Well, he had the shoulder. I think he had the elbow before that. Mm-hmm. There was another injury, like some type of ankle injury, I think, coming out of high school. So he's had his fair share of injuries. I was reading up a little bit. I think they said this entire first 2 years he didn't really pitch at all because of injury. So
that's another thing to worry about. You can't have this pitcher pitching, a couple of starts in and he's got a torn UCL. That's the worst that can happen.
And I mean, for all these people that want him to come out of the bullpen, he's not a reliever.
He's a starter.
He's a starting pitcher. He's not a reliever.
I don't know where they say bullpen. He's a starting pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the bullpen is the place that needs the work, but you're not going to take a guy that you draft as a starting pitcher, and unless you plan to have him be a reliever for his career, you don't immediately convert him to the bullpen.
Unless it's
it's not like
a long reliever. But they're not going to convert him into a bullpen guy.
Right. And it's not like we're talking about it's someone that is a developed pitcher that is going into the bullpen just to spell the bull. This isn't a Chris Sale type situation where Boston is trading for someone that has elite stuff that's been elite in this league before already and then moved him into the bullpen as a reliever because he wasn't healthy enough to be a starter. That's not the same... you can't compare those two here because I saw people making that comparison. Chris Sale went to the bullpen for the Red Sox.
Yeah, but Chris Sale is a veteran who's won Cy Youngs.
Chris Sale was a 2-time Cy Young winner at that point because he, won his third last year?
Yeah, with
so
the Braves.
Was a 2-time Cy Young award winner by that point already. And we're going to make the comparison saying this guy can do something that a 2-time set, guys, slow the brakes.
Yeah.
Pump him a little bit.
He's a great pick, but fans got to chillax.
Yeah. They're still going to need help, and it's not going to be from him. It's not going to be from any of the guys they just drafted.
It's not going to be from the guys that drafted. It's going to be by making a trade from another team, acquiring a reliever.
Oh, funny thing. I actually just looked at the guy in the show notes from Murray State, and guess who it is?
Matt
catcher.
Catcher.
Will Vierling. Matt Vierling's
cousin. Yep.
So, never mind. One of those players that I guess did end up.
And that's what I said.
Least,
I knew they drafted someone from Murray State.
But he was picked in what round? 13?
Something like that.
I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot of picks. There is a lot of picks, and these are the two that they selected These are the two that they selected on day one.
Right. Other than
Gage Wood.
Yeah.
2 more pitchers. Left-handed pitcher Cade Obermueller from Iowa and Cody Balker, a righty from Vanderbilt. His father, Wes, pitched for the Royals, Brewers, and Marlins. Not the greatest career. I was going to say. But his son at Iowa went 5-3, 3.02 ERA, 15 starts, struck out 117 and walked 32. He doesn't have that velocity.
All right.
But
you don't really...
He throws from a low arm slot. He fools hitters.
Okay. And, I mean, I don't know too much about Iowa's baseball program. I looked up the father as well. He also went to Iowa. And I'll say at least that Cade's got better stats than his father did at Iowa.
As
so
of
maybe
right now,
that translates to maybe a bit better of a career.
Yeah, hopefully.
But
another college starter. So I don't know how many of these picks are going to sign. You got to factor that in too.
Right. And also, a lot of these guys, a lot of the guys that get picked, especially pitchers coming out of the draft, that they usually are, for the most part, they're all starters for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that usually there are starters that have two solid pitches or two really good pitches, but they're not able to get that third pitch. So
that's
they
what they
get moved to the bullpen.
do in the minor leagues to work on it.
Right. And if they aren't able to get that third pitch, they kind of get converted to reliever most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
There's not a lot of guys that are even in college strictly as relievers, you know? Like,
yeah, most of them are starters. You see starters that'll end up as bullpen arms in the major leagues.
yeah. And you'll also see starters that will also operate as bullpen arms as well in college. You'll see some guys start a game and then 4 games later he'll come out of the bullpen for an inning. And it's like, oh, all right.
Lets you work from both areas.
Like, so there is also times where you got two-way players in college where, you know.
Yeah, just like this guy from Vanderbilt, who was a two-way player at Georgetown, and then he transferred and became Vandy's number 2 starter. And we all know about Vandy's baseball program. One of the best.
Mm-hmm. Vanderbilt has got a very good baseball program. Definitely a lot better than Murray State if we're comparing.
Oh, yeah, no. Vanderbilt crushed Murray State in the water.
But Vanderbilt has had a very strong program for a lot of years now. They've produced a lot of really good players that have ended up coming into the league and being, whether or not they're superstars or just flat out good players, they produce a lot of people.
Produce a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, if you are high schooler and you're getting recruited by Vanderbilt, then you're probably
pretty damn good in high school.
Pretty good.
You're probably going on the all-state team.
Yeah, they don't just sit there and take anyone on their team.
No, Vanderbilt. Yeah, they take future major leaguers.
Yeah, they are usually pretty specific in what they're looking for too. Most of the time, you see a lot of specialized people come out of Vanderbilt, whether that's really good lefty versus lefty pitchers or really good, you know, situational hitters, or people who are, maybe they don't hit as well, but they'll steal 50 bags for you in a season, or, you know, like
something like that.
They don't just produce guys that are, you know, like superstars. They also produce a lot of guys that fill out the margins for a lot of teams as well. And all of those guys that fill in the margins are usually superstars in high school or college or wherever. So if this dude is coming out of that type of program, then you probably have a pretty good shot of him at least being a marginal player for the Phillies in a couple of years if he's not going to be a great
His
player.
fastball produces high spin.
Yeah.
It comes out 95, but it definitely looks way faster, even though it's only 95 because of that drop and drive delivery that he has.
Plus, I mean, I don't know the spin rate, but I mean, spin rate plays a lot.
Yeah, it plays a lot into how you see the fastball as well. Like if you're seeing just a regular fastball coming in with no spin, I mean, that'll be super easy to hit.
Well, a fastball that doesn't have a lot of spin loses life. It loses the speed the further it gets to the plate. That's why
it could come out 95 from the glove,
hand,
but end up at 92.
Right, when going over the plate. And what happens to 92-mile-an-hour fastballs over the plate? Usually get crushed.
They'll end up in the seats. So.
Right, so it's not bad that you see 95 miles an hour. When you see 95 or 94, like it's very important, the spin rate. If the spin rate is high enough, like over 2,000 RPMs, which is like elite level spin rate. If it's over like 16 or 17, honestly, that probably plays good enough to the point where he's going to get swing and miss on the fastball.
Oh, 100%.
It doesn't matter that it's only 94, 95. I mean, how many years have we seen Zach Wheeler sit average 95, 96 and
we've seen a lot,
in strikeouts?
And he gets strikeouts because his fastball has spin.
Right, and it doesn't lose any life the further it gets to the plate. It maintains
He's able
that
to
same
attack
level.
hitters with the fastball and get swing and misses.
So as long as it is a fastball that doesn't lose its velocity while going to the plate, then it kind of doesn't really matter too much the difference between like 95 and like 99, I feel like. That matters a lot if, let's say, you're throwing the ball at 99 and it enters over the plate at 95, then that's a huge difference. But if, you're throwing the ball at 95 out of the hand and it is 95 going over the plate, I would rather have that than 99 coming out of the hand and 95 going over the plate, because most of the time hitters are able to, I don't know what it is, but if it's straight the entire time, they swing underneath it. When you have that drop in the velocity, you have also that drop in, gravity takes over a little bit and the ball falls a little. And for some reason, it seems to always just fall right into the barrel of people's bats.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know what it is. I guess the spin rate just keeps it in the air longer. You know how kind of like where if you generate backspin.
Keeps it over the plate.
And you know how if you generate backspin on your ball, it has carry? It's got lift?
Yeah.
And maybe it's kind of the same thing where if you have enough spin on the ball, it cuts through the wind resistance. Where, like, it doesn't get, the wind and gravity doesn't push it down as much as if it were to have a lower spin rate. There's probably some type of physics or something like that behind it where you can scientifically explain it. But as long as you're able to keep that velocity up the entire way through to the mound and it doesn't fall off, your fastball is going to be pretty solid no matter what speed it sits at. Because it's deceptive at that point. You're not expecting the ball to maintain the same exact velocity and the same exact path to the plate the entire time, No matter how much you want to sit there and say fastball is thrown in a straight line, it's not exactly straight. It drops.
Yeah, with the spin and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's thrown in a straight line, it's a home run.
So it is the straightest pitch. It's not straight.
It's compared to like a slider.
Well, yeah, but it's not just a, straight line. There is movement, and as long as you have a high enough spin rate to generate that movement, I feel like it doesn't really matter what speed it's at.
Yeah.
You see Emmanuel Clase throw 100-mile-an-hour cutters that still get smashed. So like it.
Yeah, but his cutter is clean though. He gets swing and miss on a cutter.
Oh yeah,
that has spin rate.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like it's a bad pitch or anything. I'm just like even on something that's 100 miles an hour with movement, if it is 100 miles an hour out of the hand and yet it diminishes while going over the plate, people are going to hit it.
Yeah, that's how baseball works.
Yeah.
Now there's
the late picks.
So I'm just going to go through these.
Yeah.
I don't know how much players are going to sign. I don't know if we're going to be talking about these picks in the future or what.
Most of the time, all 20 rounds do not sign.
Yeah, most likely.
They'll probably get they'll keep 15 of these guys, most likely.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So round 4, Sean Youngerman from Oklahoma State, who can work as a starter and reliever.
He's an Okie.
He's an Okie. Oh, Oklahoma State. Oh shit.
Yeah. The Oklahoma State Okies.
Yeah.
That's what the.
I didn't know what they were called.
That's what they're called.
Oh goodness. Okay.
The Okies. I don't know why they call themselves that.
I don't know.
But that's what they call
All
themselves.
Right, round 5. Pitcher Gabe Craig from Baylor. 0.52 ERA in 32 innings of relief with a 51 strikeout to 3 walk ratio.
Not gonna lie, that looks like a really, really good pick.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially because I think Baylor plays in the same, I guess NCAA baseball has conferences still, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't they play in the same one with Texas and Tennessee and
I don't know.
all them?
No, I don't. No clue.
I was gonna say I think
I don't
they
follow
do.
up with college baseball like that.
So if Baylor does, or I don't know what conference Baylor's in,
but
I know they're in a big conference.
Still, though, really good pick. Numbers look really good. Clearly striking hitters out.
Yeah.
6th round, left-handed pitcher James Talon from Duke. 3.96 ERA in 36 innings. What are we, 7th round now?
Yep.
Matthew Fisher from Memorial High School in Indiana.
Hey.
Who was number 43 on MLB Pipeline. Rankings, and he fell all the way to the 7th round. That might be a sign that he might not sign.
He's probably going to go to college.
Probably, yeah. Round 8, another pitcher, Brian Walters from Miami. Round 9 is the first position player, Matthew Ferreira. And he's from Toms River. He's
probably going to go to college, though.
He is committed to play at Pittsburgh, but still, pretty cool that he's from Toms River.
Yeah, that's pretty cool that he's a local guy. But, I mean, if you're a high school guy getting drafted in the 8th round, you might as well go to college.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. 10th round, right-handed pitcher, Cole Gilly from Indiana. 11th round, Will Vierling. We already talked about him, the guy from Murray State, the catcher. 12th round, Tyler Bowen from Lander University in South Carolina. And I searched that up, too, because I did not know where Lander University was.
Yeah, like, what the hell is that?
Round 13, Jack Barker from the College of Southern Idaho. He's an outfielder. What round did I just say?
I think he said 12.
God,
so I think this is 13
God,
now.
I have freaking dementia. 11, 12, 13. Here we go. 14. Left-handed pitcher Jonathan Gonzalez from Stetson, who posted a 183 ERA with a 10-2 record and 92 2/3 innings.
That seems pretty solid.
And another pitcher who went to Stetson, Jacob deGrom. So
hey, there we go. I knew I had heard the name Stetson before.
Yeah, he went to Stetson and played shortstop there. So.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Jacob Pruitt.
Jacob Pruitt, the right-handed pitcher from Mississippi State, and the shortstop Logan Dawson from Eastern High School in Voorhees. So, another local guy.
2 guys from New Jersey.
Yeah, but he's going to Boston College. I don't see him signing.
Yeah, there's no reason to sign.
Right-handed pitcher Richie Cortez from Lander. That's a second pick from Lander.
Apparently Lander's got a baseball program.
Apparently, I guess, yeah. Matt Potok, a pitcher from Coastal Carolina. Shortstop Robert Phelps from Reinhardt University in Georgia. And shortstop Landon Schaefer from Fayetteville High School, who is going to play at Arkansas. Well, committed. So who knows if he signs. He was ranked 125th on MLB's pipeline. Selected all in the 20th round.
Yeah,
I see him going to Arkansas.
If you're a high schooler and you ain't getting picked in the first 3 rounds, you might as well go to college.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're probably gonna make more money from NIL in college than you will off
whatever
contract you're gonna get.
NIL is absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
nowadays. And a lot of these picks are pitchers and shortstops and middle infielders because that's the archetype of every single draft player. You don't see outfielders.
Well, I mean, a lot of the reason why people would go from high school to pro and not to college in the first place was because they wanted to make money. And
you see that signing bonus.
You
see that signing bonus coming. The dude from the Mariners who got 3rd overall or whatever got a $8 million signing bonus. Obviously, he's going to take that.
If you fall out of the first couple of rounds, I don't even think you get a signing bonus.
Dude's from LSU as well. Really good baseball program.
Yeah. But I'm not entirely sure. If you fall out of the first couple of rounds, do you even get a signing bonus? I don't even think you get one.
You still get a signing bonus.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be as much as what you're getting in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd round compared to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. So
definitely not as much.
Definitely not as much.
If by round 15, if they're like, all right, no more signing bonuses.
They definitely would do signing bonuses. They're probably just all capped at something certain.
Yeah.
But right now, here's some more trade talk because there's only 16 days until the deadline.
I know,
and there's been no trades. Not even from any
Devers.
Other than Devers. Yeah, no clubs have made any trades. The Phillies should get on the phone now. There are only 2 weeks left until the deadline. Phillies got to make a move. There's a struggling offense. There's a struggling bullpen.
I got a feeling this is going to come right down to freaking deadline.
I do think this will come down to the wire.
They're not going to get if they were going to get a deal done early, it would have already happened.
It would have happened before the All-Star break. Yeah.
It would have already happened.
So right now, Jeff Passan thinks the Phillies' best option is Stephen Kwan and Clase from the Guardians.
And I do like both of those players, and I also do really like that both of them are under club control.
Yeah, they're under control. Clase is been the best reliever in baseball for the past couple of years. 2-time reliever of the year. Really nasty stuff. What you said earlier, that cutter is just
that cutter is insane.
Really good cutter. They gave him a sinker now. It probably wouldn't take Andrew Painter, who the Phillies, I believe, already said that he's off limits. So you can't even trade him. It might take a boatload of prospects, but they're both under control.
So something got floated around there yesterday that I saw. It was, I believe, Crawford and Dante Nori plus Griffin Burkholder.
Griffin Burkholder,
which is what, their 30th or
yeah,
like 28th?
he's somewhere
or
in the
something?
top prospects, but he's on that list.
And then another guy that was like 145.
Okay.
And that would also be a comparable package for Quan and Clase.
Yeah, well, you're basically getting Justin Crawford and Steven Kwan are basically the exact same contact. They get on base.
Mm-hmm.
Kwan's not going to get you home runs. And he's another lefty who can hit righties, but
Yeah, that's the only thing that I have a problem with.
yeah,
is
he
the
can
fact
hit.
that
He can
he's
hit lefty. But,
another left-handed hitter,
Mhm.
which this team already has a lot of left-handed
Yeah,
hitters.
there's already a lot of left-handed hitters on this team. We don't need another one.
So I'm not like in love with it, even though
Dante Nori's got like a 700 OPS in AAA, barely over 700. He's not having the best season in AAA.
well, he's
No, not AAA, Clearwater.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know why I was saying AAA.
he's only a year removed from being drafted. They
Yeah.
drafted him last year,
They drafted him last year
so
out of high school. So
yeah, it's gonna take him a little bit,
Mhm.
but I would probably take that deal. I would take it. Crawford, Nori, Burkholder,
yeah, because
and someone else.
Crawford's gonna be
So
one of the main pieces
probably
in that deal. Yep.
So I would pull the trigger on that. I don't think that's too.
I still
steep
think
of a price.
they should make a deal with the Minnesota Twins because Twins have one of the best bullpens in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Griffin Jacks, John Duran, and Byron Buxton could be on the chopping block. I don't think it'll take Andrew Painter to get Byron Buxton.
Well, here I saw this today earlier as well. Just Painter and Crawford for Duran and Buxton.
Oh, here's the
Would
thing.
you do that?
Here's the thing with Buxton's injury concerns. I mean, Buxton hasn't played over 100 games in a season.
I'm right there
not
with you.
trading the best prospect in our organization, our most hyped prospect, for someone who hasn't shown his full potential. We've seen that he's hit home runs. We know he has speed, but he gets injured a lot.
Yeah, he does get injured a lot.
I don't want to.
And
I don't want an injured player. I want someone that can be consistent. He's under control, but he gets injured a lot. I'd rather do it for like Abel, Crawford, Escobar, or Miller, Escobar, Abel. One of those. You get Duran, you get Buxton. They could maybe take out Duran for Jax. Brock Stewart is really good.
I mean, if you want Duran and Buxton, it's going to cost you more than just Crawford.
Yeah, I know that.
It's going to cost you
and
another.
They have a lefty too, Danny Coulomb.
It's going to cost you another top 5 prospect.
Danny Coulomb is probably one of the best left-handed pitchers in the league.
And I'll put it this way. Mick Abel probably ain't going to...
Mick Abel ain't the headliner anymore.
No, he's not going to look good to another team right now.
No.
And are you really going to send them your 2 highest position players in a trade by sending them Ada Miller and Justin Crawford? I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know how much people are saying, like, let's trade him or let's keep him. Because I've heard rumors about them moving Marsh and Kepler.
Kepler is not going to get taken on by anyone. You know why?
Unless they... Yeah.
The reason why Kepler is not going to get taken on by anyone is because as soon as someone comes in to replace him, Philly's going to cut and release. And then guess what? Another team can pick him up and doesn't have to pay him rest of Kepler.
Yeah. They just...
Thing is, if someone trades for Kepler, they got to take the contract.
They got to take the contract, yep.
If they wait for the Phillies to make a move, and then the Phillies just release Kepler, any team that wants him can just sign him for way less than $10 million.
They could take the contract if they wanted to. I don't see people taking the contract, especially with his attitude.
Yeah, people are not going to take the contract on, so they're just going to wait for the Phillies to do something else. They're going to wait for him to be DFA'd, and then once he gets released and clears waivers, he's probably going to get. Because remember, if you get picked up off waivers, it's your contract as well. Your whole contract needs to be paid to you.
Maybe a team could pick him up off of waivers or what, but
nah, I don't think any team would.
I don't think anyone's seeing 200 average and saying like, "Oh, let's pick this guy up as an outfield depth."
You're not going to be able to trade Kepler.
Let's pick this guy up for a pinch hit bat now.
You might be able to potentially trade Stott if you want to go that route. If you want to just say, F it, Sosa, you're going to play second base every day.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to
Stott,
work
you're
that
going
out.
to go somewhere else because Stott is almost like he's definitely not helping this team right now. Stott. I understand he plays good defense.
He plays good defense, but he's on the chopping block.
But, I mean, it's not like Sosa plays bad defense. Sosa plays a decent enough second base. I feel like we could get by with Sosa
on the
as the second baseman
block
for now.
He works the at-bats very well, and he cannot produce out of them. He can work an 8-pitch at-bat just to pop up or ground out.
The past 2 weeks, his batting average is like 160 something.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to pick up anything.
He hasn't been able to even sniff a base hit.
Yeah, it's rare he gets hits now because, I mean, he's just completely fallen off the entire world.
He has not been good. Like, here, I'm about to read his stats from the past, 15 days, because they are pretty, pretty bad. Last 30 days, Bryson Stott is hitting .229.
So, barely over the Mendoza line.
He's got a total of 16 hits in those 30 games, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, if you're getting 3 at-bats a game, that's 16 for 90?
With 5. So, over the past 30 games, he has 5 extra base hits and 16 hits total.
Only 16 hits total, and 5 of them are extra base hits. So, 11 of those
are singles.
Singles, yeah. And who even knows if they could be infield singles?
Yeah, so not been looking good for Bryson.
Yeah,
Stott.
Bryson. I don't know, man, because he showed promise, and then
he's not been the same.
He's
ever
not
since
been the
rookie
same.
season,
Yeah,
you know? He just has not been. Last 7 days, he's got total of 0 extra base hits.
Oh wow.
Does
Well,
he
I
even
think the
have a
last
batting
extra
average?
base hit I think he's had was the home run against the Reds.
Listen to this. Last 7 games, batting average of 133.
So not hitting the baseball.
And that's not even the worst on the team over the past 7 days.
No,
'Cause
yeah.
Kyle Schwarber has not been good recently.
Kyle Schwarber.
118 over the past 7 days. And, very quietly, Trey Turner.
Very quietly, every single one of the damn bats.
.067 over the past 7 games for Trey Turner.
Very quietly, every single one of the goddamn hitters on this
Is that
team,
literally
dude.
one hit? He has 1 hit over the past 7
We're talking
games. That's
2
it.
runs. We're talking in the series 2 runs, 4 runs, and 2 runs. That's 8 runs in a series. They were able to score 13 runs the following game against the Giants on Thursday. And then they score 8 runs in the next 3 games.
Over the last 7 games, the Phillies only have 4 players that have gotten 4 hits or more over 7 games. You want to take a guess at who those 4 players are?
I think Bryce is one.
Yep, Bryce is one.
Because he had that good game.
Mm-hmm. He had 4 of them in 1 game.
Yeah, he had 4 of them in 1 game.
So Bryce is one.
Is Nick on there?
Yep, Nick is one of them.
Brian Marsh?
Yep.
JT?
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the only 4.
Mm-hmm.
Over the past 7 games, Alec Boehm, 3 hits. Schwarber, 2 hits. Sosa, 2 hits. Stott, 2 hits. Kemp, 2 hits. Kepler,
It's like they
1
want to
hit.
go to the All-Star break.
Rojas, 1 hit. Trey
All
Turner,
right, we're talking about
1 hit.
Rojas 1 hit. I'm surprised he has a hit to begin with.
I'm surprised he even played a game over the past 7 games.
Yeah, he probably came into pinch hit or something.
He probably played in 1 game over those 7 over that 7 game
Probably, yeah.
and he has a hit, so I can't blame. Can't look at him
The
now.
offense is so bad, dude.
He's been
bad.
in. Never mind, he's been in 2 games.
Wow.
He got 1 hit in 2 games.
The offense is so bad.
So, Trey Turner has had 15 at-bats, so he's 1 for 15.
1 for 15. It's like they just said, let's get to the All-Star break and not care anymore.
1 for 15 over the past 7 games.
It's like
past 7 days.
Yeah, it's basically just them throwing in the white flag and like, all right, All-Star break is coming soon. We can.
We're gonna limp into the break now.
Yeah, that's a terrible sign, man.
Yeah, but
oh, so frustrating for this offense.
So, what would you? Let's do just a quick little grading exercise. Let's go lineup, starting rotation, bullpen. So lineup, what would you give the grade for the lineup? A through F for the first half.
D.
D. They're
able to score, but it's never consistent.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with a C.
C. Okay.
I'm just gonna give them a little bit because it's just feels hard for me to give them a D when they're 14 games over 500.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that a lot of that is from the pitching.
A lot of that's from the pitching.
That's from the pitching, but still, they are 14 games over 500.
14 games over.
And, like, you have to be able to score runs.
They win a lot of close games, but some of these games are 2-1.
Right, but also, how many of those games do they come back?
They are good at mounting comebacks.
Right, so that has to give them an extra, like, half a point on a grade
they are
scale,
great at mounting comebacks.
So,
but
I'm going to give them a C.
The offense should be better for the talent they have.
They definitely should be better.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not giving them anything higher than a C. But it also feels really... Like, I feel like I'm being very harsh on them if I give them a D. You know what I mean?
Oh, they need to pick up the damn bat, swing the bat, and score some runs.
They do.
Whether it's by a home run, a single, a double, or a triple, or a bunt, for all I care.
All right, so
put them all in play.
The lineup, you're giving a D, I'm giving a C.
I'm giving it a D.
All right, so starting rotation. I'm going to give that A.
Yeah, A+. I mean, dude, we have 3 Cy Young candidates in the rotation.
Yeah, I mean...
Christopher Sanchez is spectacular. Zach Wheeler is going to win the Cy Young. Ranger Suarez is fantastic, dude. And even still, like, Luzardo's, like, up and down. He's good against these good teams. He was good against the Giants. He's had a really good... He had an okay first half if it wasn't for those bad starts. I can only give his first half now an okay. But besides like, he's had a really good first half. Looked dominant up until, like, June.
I mean, and the last start he had was a good start, too.
Yeah, against the Giants.
He went 7 innings.
Team, good Giants team, too, obviously.
Shutout 7 innings, right?
Yeah, shutout 7 innings against a really good Giants team.
Had, 7 or 8 strikeouts, I believe, too?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he pitched really well in that game.
He's still good. I'm not worried about that. But, so, yeah, I give the rotation an A+.
Yeah,
They definitely deserve for carrying this putrid offense through some of these games.
All right, so we both got an A. For the bullpen.
Yeah.
I mean, not for the bullpen. For the rotation.
For the rotation, yep.
I got lineup at a C. You got lineup at a D. Now, let's go bullpen. Bullpen, I'm going to... You see, it's hard for me to say because even though they have not been great, they also haven't been terrible, per se.
They have their stints.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to give the bullpen a C as well. I can't give them higher than a C.
Probably like C- for me.
Because
they have their stints.
There's too many blown saves.
Strom's blowing saves, giving up home runs. The only Banks has looked more serviceable than he has. Orion Kirkering has been very good ever since... He's converted over into the setup/closer role. Romano has been probably the laughing stock of the bullpen. Romano, Ross. I mean, even players like Lazar too. I mean, Lazar gets you innings. He gets you innings. So
yeah, I mean, he's not going to blow you away with anything he's throwing.
Yeah, you're not going to put him in a close game, but he gets you outs and stuff. So.
And like he's not going to wow you with any of his pitches or anything like that. It's just he's quietly effective.
That's something they need. Quietly effective, and they're keeping Seth Johnson up too. So,
which I'm surprised they haven't sent him back down. I guess they're probably
he's out of options.
Really?
I think he's out of options. Yeah.
So what are they going to do when Nola gets
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna
reinstated?
do with Nola.
They're going to have to let another pitcher go.
Probably, yeah.
Who do they let go of?
Whether that's Ross or whoever's in that cluster fuck of a bullpen, I don't know.
I mean,
But
who is there that's even left to get rid of at this point?
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's not like
and what are you
gonna
gonna do when Jose comes back?
like you're not going to get rid of Lazar, are you?
No, I don't think you get rid of Lazar.
I mean, he's been serviceable since you called
Actually,
him
I
up.
don't know how much minor league options Seth Johnson has. Maybe he might have an option. I don't know. Yeah, you can get rid of Daniel Robert. Because
Oh yeah, I forgot they had him.
that dude is, I don't know.
He's 40 something.
Yeah, he's
Very old.
not 40 something, but he's just there to be there, to be honest. Like, no, he's not going to be effective on this team, really. Yeah, you could get rid of Robert for him, and then maybe Ross or something. But who knows how this bullpen will be come trade deadline? Who knows
Yeah.
how this bullpen will be?
You got to think that they have to at least add one bullpen, one bat to have a chance.
Yeah, it's going to take at least one bullpen arm and one bat.
And for being honest, two bullpen arms if you want to really have a good shot to make it.
If they're ready to go, yeah, it's going to be two bullpen arms, a righty and a lefty, and an outfielder. That's what they need.